What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we've got another squad builder, and it's kind of following on from I think it should be a double upload, so it should be following on from the top 100 video I made the other day. And basically this is basically the squad I'm using. I don't know what the price is, but all I know is it's OP. I'm 2-0 in Division 1, did alright in for Champions League. This is basically the squad I've used all year. But like, I just keep upgrading it or changing them, selling players on when I want coins and all sorts of shit. But yeah, let's jump in to the squad. So as you can see straight away, it's a pretty standard BPL team. It was a hybrid before, it literally transfers all the time. One time I had Socrates playing centre back, the other time we had Tellini, and then some foot champs. I think a foot champs, this card here, we're going special. A foot champs, Bonaventura was playing in centre mid, we had Barry playing in centre mid. We definitely haven't used this guy. But yeah, we've had a lot of changes to this BPL. The core stayed the same. Matic stays in the team, Fernandinho stays in the team. Sterling, you can see from the games played, stays in his team. I wouldn't mind changing them. I would be honest. I kind of would like to 100 assists now. I would like to change it, to be honest, to a bit more clinical, more attacking, because when I switch in game, I do switch to the pro sort of sweaty 4-1-2-1-2 second variation, just because I seem to play better as it. I've just tried both and I've sort of adapted the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation a lot better. Sun, for a period when I was playing Bonaventura, I hated Bonaventura, so I was just chucking Sun back down to centre mid, like the right centre mid in the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation. Then bringing on Insigne at the start of the games and putting Insigne on as a cam behind the two strikers of Hazard and Sterling. But yeah, I've kind of gone out, picked Jack Wilshere. I haven't used him yet, so I haven't got a comment on him. And also got Smalling. I've used Smalling loads of times, I just sell him too much. Smalling's just a god. But that was like that thing of when that Little Mix did that fit. Why am I saying Little Mix? But that yeah, you know what I mean.
Fuck off!
But anyway, Eric By. Please be Eric. Thank fuck for that. Eric By is a god in this game. Luke Shaw's a god with a shadow. I haven't used Bellerin yet, but I did have. Actually, I had Florenzi there before. He's only recently switched back to the BPL, and Bellerin is a god anyway, so there's not much to say about him. Matic, I've used 93 games. I've had another card that I put into an SBC before. I think it was the Hazard one. And I had over 100 games in, so I've used most of these players so much. Obviously, Hazard is the one major expense that you can no longer get. Obviously, you can get his normal card. You can get another left winger entirely, but this dude does make the team up front clinical. He does just grab them clutch goals. Fernandinho for me is a cheap man's Kane. He's probably cheaper than 3.6k because I've had him for such a long time. I just haven't played that many FIFA games recently, but. Yeah, you can pick up for cheap. He's a cheap man's Kane. He literally can do it all. He's probably better going forward than Kane, but Kane's got that aggression and strength on him, which probably does help him a lot. But yeah, he does kind of go to my wide centre mid. Wilshere just needed a left footer, and he had kind of all-round stats. So yeah, as you can see, his team it is pretty solid, to be honest. You can't go wrong with it. And as you can see, we've also got some sway little subs. You know, Mane, packed him. He got a goal and assist in the same game, so he actually hasn't done anything in the two other, but he is the sub. I just play against him all the time, and he scores against me all the time, so I was like, fuck it, we'll put him in. Thuram I packed, and I haven't used him, and yeah, I don't plan to use him, to be honest. Insigne comes on a lot of games at that cam position, and he kind of plays well. You know, he doesn't come on as much because he does piss me off because he's 5'4", can't win a fucking header to save a butt in his fucking life, which is not a surprise, has no strength. So that does give me tears, but he is clinical and 85 passing does know. Haven't used Socrates in a long time, mainly because I don't like Borussia Dortmund players or the players that I had around him. Castro is just terrible. Right back wise, Piszczek's alright, but is he better than Bellerin or Florenzi? Not really. By the way, I keep mentioning Florenzi. If you haven't used a right back or you need a right back for your bench, is a god. My tweet is nearly done, and I'm not gonna lie, this card's fucking shit. Like, it's no better than his normal card at all. Don't notice the physicality, but yeah. So probably, you know, we'll probably get like De Rossi in there soon, or Bender is not going in there. But yeah, we'll probably got to pick some new subs up. And then moving on to how it looks in game. So I'm going to switch it up for you right here. Look, we just chuck good old Fernandinho over here. Actually, not anymore. He's going to go this side now, and then we're going to have him up this side. And we're then going to have him over here, and him over there, and this is our team. He's going to set up in game. Sometimes I think I actually been doing it like this because for some reason Sterling plays better that side, even though he has no weak foot to go across body. But yeah, it kind of allows Hazard to go across body, I guess. That's probably why it worked. Matic plays so much better when he's deeper and he can just role play. Even though he does have a tendency for some, even though he's medium high, that he wants to play as a striker. With his height, I can understand, but it does get on your tits a little bit. So yeah, so if you did enjoy the video, you know, this is probably one of my, like, I'm not going to do too many squad builders on a regular basis these days, because obviously this main account is becoming my Road to Glory kind of account. So obviously as the squad builders come, as I make new squads in that Road to Glory, I'll probably put them out as the squad builders, but generally we're not going to be making too many squad builders, unless they're godlike. We may have a squad that I just got to put out there because it's just insane. So if you did enjoy the video and the squad builder, and you think about you're going to use it, drop a like. Every like is greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more squad builders, not as frequent, but still going to be some new series coming out, new sort of information. Like, I want to make a sort of little formation series of sort of what I think the best formation is, and you can tell the fact the formation on the screen is the best formation in the game. If you haven't used it, give it a try. I'm losing my breath because this, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you lot next time.